on two. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin.
And David, I am on. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. D.A., thank you. Here are the five for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at point guard. And for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the five. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Just 3 to shoot.
Three straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Over Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Jackson looking it over. Leonard the pass to Zubac. From deep. And it's Leonard missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. DiVincenzo against George. The wide open look here for Lopez. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Jackson. Inside Zubac. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Jackson against Holiday. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Jackson against Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Passes it to George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Zubac. The three. And Paul George with the three.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from three, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
And here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. He takes it in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Jackson against Holiday. For three. Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jackson. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
There's Jackson with the 3. And no good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll...
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out
and such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Jackson passes to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. And he's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break, Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. LA has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Here's Lopez. They grab their own miss. And to Tacumbo. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Clippers moving the ball around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Leonard dishes to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Outside Leonard. Outside Jackson. Back to Leonard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
The pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And George gets it to go.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
Pass to Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And to Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Lopez. Nifty move. Goes back up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lopez has got 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Over Middleton.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in at the small forward. Pass to Middleton. From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Lopez with the ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Outside, Batum. It's rebounded by Portis.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Bledsoe passes to man. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Bledsoe comes over to help. Passes it to Noro. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Allen finds Hill.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Kennard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Bledsoe. In the corner, Kennard with it. For the lead. Hill pulls it in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. To the paint, here's Portis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers trail by 4. 1:35 left in the third. Back to Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Bledsoe outside. Here's Ibaka. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, let's remember, Serge Ibaka is a defensive presence. This guy, an elite shot blocker early in his career, and he is now a capable scorer from just about anywhere.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
For Los Angeles, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Holiday surveying the floor. He feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
And the pass to Batum. Back to Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Kennard. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Holiday. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bledsoe outside. Back to Kennard. The 3 ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top. They're up by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Allen. Ojale is out there with Portis. Then there's Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. They retain possession. Allen passes to Nora. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Ojale. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Basket counts.
But once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Allen outside. Good on the bucket. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Leonard looking around. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson kicks to Leonard. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Up top, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. From the arc. Again, Leonard missing. Zubats, that's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Allen kicks to Ojale. Pass to Nora. High post Allen. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Ojale, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Jackson finds George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Holiday, and the layup is good.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Outside Leonard. The pass to George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. George, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Middleton, the pass to Giannis. Lopez left side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch four.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Holiday up top, guarded by Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Outside for Jackson. The dish to Leonard. George against DiVincenzo. And there's the best. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Police have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lopez left side. Shoots over Zubac, and that one drops.
Lopez, such calm demeanor in the face of extraordinary pressure. Go ahead, big fella.
So it's the...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barkley. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. Yeah, it should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Now George. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Back to George. Clock at 4. Over Harris. George, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Beyond the arc. And Harris is good for 3.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Now here is George. George double team. It's deflected. Leonard on the wing. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
Now here is George, all alone. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Now the pass to George. With the drive. Griffin with some nice D.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Durant for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter, one of the best we've ever seen.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Leonard. To the paint. Will it go? Zubac trying to break loose. It's hauled in by Harris.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The putback. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. He kicks it to Harris. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Harden against Jackson. On the wing, Harris. Durant in the corner. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Passes to Griffin. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. We've got 1:18 left in the first. That one falls.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Outside Durant. And he drives in. And KD throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Inside. Irving passes to Harris. Right side, Kevin Durant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Durant's got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Leonard with no one around. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. Driving inside. Here's Griffin. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson. Generate more power in the catch and shoot.
Leonard with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, described.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. PA, thank you.
As we've seen, there's nothing Leonard can't do. He's polished every aspect of his game.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And here are the Clippers now, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Harris looking it over. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
KD against George. Jacks up a three. Harden grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. And then Durant with the jam.
Offensively, just what you're hoping for with that possession. KD coming down on the rim.
George against Irving.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Leonard, that's for 2. Here's Zubac. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. Trains the three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
And Durant comes to help. Back to Jackson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, KD. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Driving the lane.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
George looking over the floor. Launches a 3. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Outside for Durant. Nets passing it around and finished off by KD.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard, no luck. Stolen by Zubac. Kicks it to Leonard. Nice D from Durant. And so it's the... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. It was a... And that should do it with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Paul Millsap out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Now, here's Kennard. And the 3 off target. Here's Brown. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Ibaka kicks to Bledsoe. Fires for 3. The Clippers get another chance here. From deep 3-point range, Los Angeles with another miss.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
Kennard, the pass to man. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Knocks it loose. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Ibaka, no luck.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
They get the rebound. And that one's good. Millsap.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bledsoe passes to man. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. No good from Bledsoe. That's leading by 10. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's Kennard. Left side, Batum. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Mills. Aldridge left side. Millsap has the open look, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Millsap's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. Bledsoe kicks to Kennard.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
It's Bledsoe on the wing. Covered by Mills. Kennard's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:43 left here in the third quarter. And stolen by Aldridge. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Mills. Out to the right wing. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's a play that LaMarcus is more than capable of making. Confident on the offensive end. Knows how to get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now, here's Aldridge. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Bledsoe right side. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
To the middle. Aldridge down low. And he overshot that one, missing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's George, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And George, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Outside Irving. Nets passing it around. Here's KD. It doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Three-pointer. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Paul George.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Harden. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard against Irving. Outside for Jackson. Back to Leonard. There's the pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Irving passes to Harden. Outside Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Jackson. Back to George. From outside the arc. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's KD. Back to Harden. Left side, KD. Leonard looking around. And there's the drive.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Harden dishes to Irving. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Leonard on the wing. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Defended by Durant. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's Zubats. Now the dish to Leonard. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Paul George, his first foul, team second. At the line, Kyrie Irving.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Jackson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. George up top. From deep three-point range, Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
KD against Leonard. Harris outside. Feeds it to Griffin. And now the Clippers on the break. A 3 from Leonard. A rebound by the Nets. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
George against Irving. Here's the 3, and it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
Pass to Leonard. The tray. Trifecta.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Cleveland and
wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. The foundation of this team: Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now here's Harden. Durant inside. Antetokounmpo's there, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Now here's Middleton. 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. The rebound by the Nets.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant, the pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving, the pass to Griffin. Lopez on the double team. Right side Harden. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The 3. He buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harden. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Harden's got 5 now.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
It's Middleton on the wing. Oh, stolen by Harden. Harris on the wing. That's tipped. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And DiVincenzo does a good job of using that quickness to pry that one away.
Harden finds Durant. Left side Irving. Tipped away. The Bucks trail. Up top, DiVincenzo, hounded by Harris. Middleton, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Back to Harris. DiVincenzo against Irving. Pass to Harris. Over Middleton. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Irving.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And that one's good. Middleton.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Durant. From behind the arc. Here we go, one-on-one. DiVincenzo with it. Durant covering. Lopez passes to Middleton. The Bucks rebound. Out to DiVincenzo from outside the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Griffin outside. Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good off the glass.
The inside game of Griffin, very polished and superb at getting into a position where he can cash in.
Now here's Middleton. 4-3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Durant. And the jumper from the wing offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And quarter number. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See the goal right now. Really well.
And Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Ogilvy. Portis right side. Shot clock at 6. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Outside Irving. Harris on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built. Think about the resume of one Kevin Durant, NBA titles, regular season and finals MVP awards, a guy in that 50-40-90 club. I mean, you name it. Kevin Durant has done it in the NBA. He is an all-time great.
Count it. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Knocked away. Harden's from outside. Oh, almost. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. To the left side wing. Irving for three. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. Outside Durant. Down low. Griffin passes to Durant. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. It's Middleton on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Lopez from the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. In transition, here they come. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Holiday against Harden. And on Antetokounmpo, here we go. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Harden. Back to Irving. Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Holiday with the ball. Durant covering. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
To the wing on the left. Griffin passes to Irving. Three-pointer off the mark.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's Milwaukee closing out this quarter with it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Up top, Mills. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And Holiday powers it home.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Brown to the middle. Aldridge. And Aldridge with the jam.
Movement in the screen and roll. Finds some room. And once Aldridge sets the pick, you got to expect him to roll hard.
It's Middleton on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. Well, the Nets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, BA? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
Outside Mills. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Aldridge outside. Pass to Bembry. Here's Mills. Hits the front of the rim and out. You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
Middleton passes to Lopez. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Just incredible the way that Brook Lopez has changed his game to the outside.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Out to the wing. Here's Nora. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Pass to Bembry. Brown inside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Allen, the pass to Hill. Let's go with a 3. Tipped.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
To stop the drought. And he lays it in. Millsap's gotten his first basket of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brown passes to Aldridge. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Mills with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Embry's shot is good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Nora. Back to Hill. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot.
Brooklyn foul. DeAndre Bembry. His first foul. First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Allen. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Milwaukee earning this break in the action, up 10. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. Oh, he picked him clean. Portis for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Harden against Hill. Pass to Nora. Oh, stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Here's Griffin. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Doesn't get talked about much, but Blake Griffin sprinting out in transition allows him those kind of opportunities.
Hill the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Nora grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Harden. Again, the Nets score.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Hill. Pass to Portis. Fires from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Griffin passes to Harden. Now Harris. Back to Harden. The kick to Durant. Shot clock at 2 with the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Having the wherewithal to get that shot off in time, Durant makes those kind of plays look effortless.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Griffin finds Harris. There's a minute 54 left in the game. Outside for Harden. There's the drive. Misses from short range. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. Irving against DiVincenzo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Irving missing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Holiday with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Harden against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Middleton, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lopez against Irving. Outside, DiVincenzo. Kept alive.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here we go. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Antetokounmpo defending. The dish now to Leonard. Over Middleton. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
So it's the Clippers now. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Zubac the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
The kick out to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. No one near him. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Middleton finds Holiday. Takes it inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 4 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And a deep 3 from George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Middleton on the wing. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tipped away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to George. Leonard with the ball. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Holiday in the corner. Middleton with it to stop the drought. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Jackson kicks to George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Holiday looking over the floor. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard with no one around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to George. Right side Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. For 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Middleton. He dishes it to Giannis. Great D that time from Leonard. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Outside Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 5. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Back to Lopez. The pass to Holiday. There's the feed to Middleton. Lopez up top, 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Giannis dunks it down.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
DiVincenzo against George. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. DiVincenzo with it. Leonard picks him up. Inside, Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got his first basket of the night. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Zubac kicks to George. Outside Leonard. Shot to stop the run, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. A beautiful reverse layup. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
George finds Jackson. Back to George. Poked away, taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Clippers trail by 6.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard, that's for 2. Gets an open look and hits. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Leonard with the steal. Shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Holiday finds Middleton. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Leonard with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Leonard. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Ogilvy kicks to Hill. From outside, off the mark. Up in time. He's off on that one. So that'll be it for the first half.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clippers trail by 4. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubats in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis against Zubats. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside Leonard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Leonard's got 10. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4. Middleton on the wing. Leonard with the steal. Jackson kicks to George. The three. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
First, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
A shot by Batum, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose, and Giannis throws it down.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. Outside, Batum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Hill kicks to Portis. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Warnock grabs the board.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Kennard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. Warnock grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Batum with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Can't connect from short range. Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Ojale. Allen outside. Here's Portis. Allen finds Portis. 4 seconds left, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first one falls, and Allen drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have got. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got George Hill. Ojale is out there with Portis. Then there's Allen. And it's Nora in at the 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Jackson against Hill. In the corner, George with it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting. Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Hill against Jackson. And there's the pass to Middleton. Passes it to Ojale. The kick out to Hill. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard inside. Defended by Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. That one off the back iron and out. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Big brute substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Semi Ojale. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Allen. And it's Drew Holiday in for George Hill. Clippers trail by 11. Poke loose. George double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. Shot clock at 6. And it's George finishing it off.
Slam dunk city, Paul George with the big time throwdown there.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Giannis inside. And the rejection by Zubac. George against DiVincenzo. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the rejection by Leonard. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 7. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Holiday. Left side Portis. That one drops for him.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
George against DiVincenzo. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Connects from three-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Holiday against Jackson. Pass to George from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. Middleton outside. Kicks it to Holiday. Lots of room. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Incredible accuracy from Leonard, daring the defense.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
So the Nets starting 5. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. The shot by KD. No good. Harden against Jackson. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Lots of room. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot's good from Irving.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
The drive by Jackson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. George against Irving. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's sent back by KD.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball. And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Irving kicks to Griffin. The pass to KD. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The offensive rebound. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Now here's Griffin. Passes it to Durant. Leonard with the steal. And here's George for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
To the middle. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jackson passes to Zubac. Irving against George. Down low. To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by George. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from KD. Here's Leonard, and then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
On the wing, Harris. To the inside. Stolen by Zubats. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Durant. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bobbed up there for Durant. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Jackson. Pass to George. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Wonderful effort by Blake just to get out to be able to continue.
That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Clippers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right at...
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The post bear, Durant, along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. A 3 from Leonard gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
Irving kicks to Durant. Griffin trying to get open, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. KD's got 6.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
George looking around. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock from 11 feet away. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Jackson finds Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. At the elbow, Irving over George. Again, Irving missing. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Clippers leading by 5. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Here's Zubac, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Irving against George. Irving attacking. He gets that one. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
A strong finisher. Kyrie exhibits good body control after contact.
Outside Jackson. Dishes to Leonard. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. He dishes it to George. Second chance shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Leonard. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Outside, George. The pass to Leonard. And stolen by Harris. All alone. And KD throws it down.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Leonard, no luck. Irving finds Durant. A shot by Harden, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in at the 3 spot.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. 4 on the shot clock. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Millsap with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Inside, the kick out to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. And he stays with it. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Bledsoe on the wing. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Outside Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Mills. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
And the first one drops. Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the inside, here's Batum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Millsap, here we go. Aldridge, dishes to Mills. Millsap has the open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 4. Kennard, the pass to man. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. The Clippers rebound. Tries again. And Batum finishes inside. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And break kicks to Brown. Passes to Mills. Over to the wing. Batum against Millsap. Here's Benbury. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Aldridge looking for an opening. To the paint. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Aldridge. And that one drops for him. Aldridge has got his first basket.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Bledsoe against Millsap. Batum inside the three-point line. No good from the wing. Nets trail by 4. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Benbury the pass to Aldridge. It's stolen by Ibaka. Down low. Here's Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Millsap against Batum. Millsap passes to Aldridge. At the elbow, Batum. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Nets. It's deflected. And here's the break. And here they go. And Millsap scoops it in.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
Now here's Bledsoe, covered by Mills. Kennard on the wing. Shoots over Brown, kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. Harden kicks to Irving. Zubats against Harden. Here's KD. Harden with room to shoot. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Leonard's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Outside Griffin. Nobody near Irving. No good on the 3. The Clippers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. George with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Leonard draws the double. Jackson has the open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. High post, KD. Driving inside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Outside Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Sailing in.
Blake got out and ran in transition. Made it look so easy.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George, and Leonard has it in the corner. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Harris looking it over. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris from outside the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3 ball.
Outside, George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Nets trail by 5. Harden the pass to KD.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The feed to Griffin. Stolen by Zubats. And here we go. Here's George. And it's sent back by KD. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Defended by Griffin. Great D that time from Griffin. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nets trail by 5. At the elbow, Griffin. Harden outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
Jackson dishes to George. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Outside, KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And George kicks to Leonard. 23 seconds left in the game. There's Jackson with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Outside Irving. Irving finds KD. Carries it from outside.
Smooth and lethal. This offense is fortunate to have someone like KD stretching the floor.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. One is shot.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt. And we've got just enough time.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Got it.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. It's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Back to Harden. Up top, Durant. Over Holiday. Durant's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Go through the career statistics of Brook Lopez and the fact that he's been able to get to this three-point volume. It's just astounding.
Now here's Harden. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Middleton. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Up top, Lopez. Outside Holiday. Over Harden. And that one hits the back iron. Brent with Lopez in his 3. He was one of many centers to add that.
Well, he knew that if he was going to stay in the league, BA, he had to be a weapon out there. And it's not just the makes, it's just the fact that he'll take as many as he does. And man, has he proven that he can make the big ones.
The kick to Durant. Lets it fly. On the wing, Durant. Wide open look. And yep, it's good.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Middleton against Harris. 5 to shoot. Middleton up top. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
Back to Durant. Outside Irving from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Durant finds Harden over Holiday, and Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it. He can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism. What a talent.
Now here's Durant. Outside for Harden. Up top, Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block. DiVincenzo on the wing. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Holiday. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
For the finish. And Griffin slams it in.
Now Griffin good at timing when it is that he leaks out. A huge target on the fast break.
Harden against Holiday. Over Durant. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Durant against Holiday. Back to Harden. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Now here's Holiday. Middleton from the outside. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until...
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Antetokounmpo outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Griffin. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Back to Harden. On the wing, Durant. Outside Harden. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Durant for three. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Harden. DiVincenzo against Harris. Middleton from the outside. The rebound by the Nets. Harris down low. He's covered by Holiday. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Outside Harden. Harris outside. Outside Irving. Back to Harris. On the wing, Durant. Shot to end the cold streak. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here come the Bucks. And he's going for the oop here.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Picked his pocket. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Portis with it. There's the triple. Nora, that's good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And it's Lopez with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Outside Holiday. Jacks up a three. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Harden penetrating. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Milwaukee leading.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are way out in front, leading by. And that's.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nets shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Brown passes to Aldridge. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Very aggressive that time around the basket. I like to watch LaMarcus use that size in there to get some contact.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Hits both from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Outside, Hill. Back to Portis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bucks lead by 17.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And here's Brown for 3.
George Hill, phenomenal instincts defensively and did a great job of challenging to throw that shooter off.
Here's Ogilvy. He's guarded by Mills. Now Allen looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ogilvy. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Paul Millsap. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Mills. Check by Hill. Back to Mills. To the inside. Up and in on the layup.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Aldridge outside. Nora grabs the board.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. Remember, he's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you overreact to Paul Millsap. Good job of him staying patient and then finding one of his open teammates.
Outside, Hill. Up top, Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Portis. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. The Nets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside, Brown. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Mills rebounded by the Bucks. In transition, here come the Bucks. Three-pointer is up. Middleton hits the three-pointer. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here we go. Bucks running again. Stolen by Mills. Aldridge outside. Over Portis. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Middleton outside. Back to Allen. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Middleton with it. Give him 8 points now. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Portis. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for the Nets, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Hill the pass to Allen. Middleton outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Chris Middleton, a great 3-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Just 4 to shoot. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And he's gone for the lob. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Irving picks him up. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Harden from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Lopez against Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Durant. Left side Harden. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Bucks lead by 21.
You don't expect that Brook Lopez would be the guy to respond with a 3-pointer. He did so there.
Here's Holiday. Brooklyn with the board. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving for 3. Not going to go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 12, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Harris on the wing. They need this. Durant against DiVincenzo. Takes the three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Milwaukee has possession. And here's Middleton. From deep three-point range, misses the shot, and so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were some. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.